Welcome to Zen Beautiful Art, a podcast by me, Lucy Liu. This is a space where watercolor meets calm, and where busy hearts come home to breathe, create, and dream again. If life feels too fast, too loud, or too much, take this moment. I'm so glad you are here. Today, I want to share a little story about a day when I completely forgot to breathe. You know these days, right? When everything piles up, work, errands, deadlines, the endless buzzing of notifications, and you feel like you're just sprinting on a treadmill with no pause button. That was me, not too long ago. I was running around like a whirlwind, checking boxes, ticking tasks, juggling a million things. But in the middle of all that chaos, I realized something important. I hadn't stopped. Never even for a second. I wasn't breathing deeply. I wasn't really present. And I certainly wasn't creating. That's when I remembered my watercolor set sitting quietly on the shelf. It had been weeks since I'd opened it. I almost ignored it again. No time, no energy, I thought, but something inside me nudged. Just 5 minutes, just pick up the brush. And so I did. I pulled out a small piece of watercolor paper, dipped my brush into clean water, and just let it flow. No pressure to make something perfect, no goal to finish a masterpiece. Just a simple swirl of blue, then a dab of soft pink. And with each brush stroke, I felt the chaos in my mind start to slow down. That moment was like a breath of fresh air. Literally, I could feel the tension in my shoulders ease, my racing thoughts quiet, and the world, for just a little while, felt softer. That's the magic of watercolor for me. It's not just paint on paper, it's a gentle invitation to slow down, to reconnect with myself, and to remember that creativity doesn't need to be complicated or time-consuming. Even a few minutes can make a difference. So if you are listening today, feeling overwhelmed or scattered, maybe you can try the same. Find a small corner, grab whatever art supplies you have, even just a pen and a scrap paper, and give yourself permission to create, without judgment or expectation. You don't need to be expert. You don't need a perfect setup. You just need to start. I'm curious, what colors would you choose for your 5-minute painting? Something calming like blues or greens, or maybe something bright to lift your mood. Feel free to let your brush take you wherever it wants. I remember one time I just let my brush dance freely on paper, and the colors mixed in ways I didn't expect. Messy, unpredictable, but somehow beautiful. It reminded me that life is a bit like that too. We can't control every moment, but we can choose how we respond. So if you have been waiting for the right time to reconnect with your creativity, or the perfect moment to start painting again, this is it. Right here, right now. Take a deep breath with me. And when you're ready, maybe open your art supplies and just play. Remember, creativity is not a race. It's a breathe, a pause, a kind of meditation with the color and water. Thank you so much for being here with me today on Zen Beautiful Art. If this episode brought you a little calm or inspiration, I invite you to share it with a friend, or try a tiny painting yourself. If you want more watercolor reflections or ideas, please visit my website, thenbeautiful.life. where you will find free watercolor videos and ideas to keep your creative spirit flowing. Until next time, I'm Lucy. Remind you to paint gently and live beautifully.